Easy Lessons in the Socialist Teachings, No.2, The Class Struggle and Class Consciousness. Last week, we discussed the existence of two main classes in society, the capitalist class and the working class. We noted that modern industrial development tends to solidify the capitalist class into a small group of wealthy industrialists, called plutocrats, while reducing the working class to wage workers who must sell their labor to capitalists for survival. The primary aim of the capitalist class is to maximize profit. To achieve this, they are compelled to reduce wages to the lowest possible level. Conversely, the working class aims to raise wages to the highest possible level, seeking to sell their labor as dearly as they can. There is, therefore, no community of interest between the capitalist class and the working class, but rather an inevitable antagonism of interest. This antagonism leads to the class struggle, which has existed throughout history and is destined to continue and intensify as long as classes exist. Any attempts to reconcile these irreconcilable class interests are doomed to fail. The struggle can only end with the total elimination of one of the classes. The working class has organized into various bodies, such as trade unions, to fight this struggle. They use strikes and boycotts as tools to increase the price of their labor power. While they have achieved some victories, they have largely failed because they have not recognized the need for political action and have lacked unity and understanding of their struggle. The weakness of these organizations lies in the fact that, although they are class organizations, they are not class-conscious organizations. Class consciousness, which means an understanding of the class struggle and one's position within it, is essential. Many workers are now developing class consciousness and participating in the class struggle more intelligently. This growing awareness leads to a stronger socialist movement and bridges the gap between skilled and unskilled labor. The socialist movement is the means through which the class-conscious portion of the working class is now challenging the capitalist class. The capitalist class, in its struggle against the working class, employs tactics such as lockouts and blacklists and has fortified itself through legal and political means. The capitalists oppose workers' unions with associations, manufacturers' alliances, and similar organizations. Historically, the capitalist class has been divided politically, with the middle class favoring competition and the plutocracy seeking monopoly and trustification. In many countries, this internal conflict has been resolved in favor of the plutocrats. Generally, the capitalist class has developed class consciousness more rapidly than their opponents. They are acutely aware of the class struggle, as evidenced by their representative statements. Their strategy relies on the lack of unity and economic ignorance within the working class. They aim to further divide organized labor and obscure the nature of the class struggle by creating the illusion of a common interest between capital and labor. However, this tactic is increasingly ineffective. With the growth of the international socialist movement and the spread of economic understanding among workers, the working class is poised to capture political power and end the struggle by eliminating the capitalist class. Next week, wage slavery. Questions. 1. What drives the class struggle? 2. How have the working class organized and what weapons have they used in the past? 3. Why have their efforts often failed? 4. What must they do to succeed? 5. Define class consciousness. 6. Are you a worker? Are you class conscious? If so, are you a member of the political organizations of your class? Books to read. War of the Classes by Jack London. Class Struggle by Kautsky. Price, Value, and Profit by Marx. Communist Manifesto by Marx and Engels. Order from Cotton's Book Department. Cotton's Weekly, Thursday, March 18th, 1909. Out now.